They said no one lived there, but the light never went out.
He came searching for truth, but the house was already waiting.
Every door in Blackwood House opened itself, as if remembering him.
He felt watched, though no one else had crossed the threshold in years.
In that reflection, the house showed him a memory, not his.
The family that built Blackwood never left. They simply changed form. Each step forward felt rehearsed, as though the house expected his return. A woman's laughter echoed softly Samming, but the woman had died in 1923. Something beneath the floorboards was alive, and it knew his name. He descended into the dark, not to uncover secrets, but to join them.
Behind every secret in Blackwood House lay another one buried deeper.
The tapes spoke of rituals, where science met something far older than belief. The last entry ended mid-sentence, as though the writer had vanished mid-breath. No matter how much the walls aged, the blood never darkened.
Every whisper carried his name, but none belonged to the living.
It wasn't the first investigation here. It was the last one recorded. Even the light tried to warn him, but curiosity speaks louder than fear.
Blackwood doesn't let you leave, May. It decides when you've seen enough.
Someone, or something, was walking above, retracing steps from another century. The house had photographed every visitor, even the ones who never arrived.
The letter carried his name, written decades before he was born.
It knows we're here. The voice wasn't warning him. It was welcoming him home. Time inside Blackwood wasn't linear that. It folded, trapping its guests in repetition. You came back.
Outside stood another version of him, silent, patient, waiting to replace him. The markings weren't warnings. They were instructions, unfinished, waiting for him to complete them.
He realized too late the house didn't haunt its victims. It became them.
Every wall was watching. Every room another pupil in the house's gaze.
The walls remembered every scream, and they were writing his name next. Every night at 3:07, the house reset, rewinding to the moment it first killed.
He tuned into a frequency of the dead, and they were still trying to escape.
Someone, or something, was documenting his descent in real time. The reflection broke first. The body would follow.
He wasn't alone anymore, Pi. The house had woken its oldest guest.
Curiosity replaced fear, and that's when the house knew it had him. Every memory erased itself, as if the house was rewriting his life from the start.
Each portrait wasn't painted, it was captured. A soul traded for permanence.
The house finally spoke, and it used his own voice to do it. The house marked its victims not with wounds, but with directions. Every generation tried to end the curse, but the house always lit the match first.
The house learned every voice that ever entered and replayed them as bait.
The Blackwoods weren't haunted by ghosts. They were the ones who created them.
It didn't want him to leave the hut. It wanted him to continue the ritual. The walls weren't built, Got. They were buried, layer by layer, over the lost.
Every soul the house consumed was preserved, a collection of the damned. They still see.
The house had finished its work. Now he was just another reflection. The house had finished its work. Now he was just another reflection.
He confessed not to a crime, but to a promise he didn't remember making.
When no one remained, the house breathed again, settling into silence, waiting for its next visitor. For over a century, reports were filed, cases reopened, but every trace ended here. Authorities sealed it many times, yet somehow, it always unlocked itself again. They said a flame left burning here was a sign. The curse was still awake. Even objects seemed to remember, replaying the final sounds of those who vanished. The floor itself told stories, but no investigator ever found a storyteller. Time bends inside Blackwood Fair, refusing to move forward or let anyone go.
From the outside, the house appeared empty, yet inside, something kept watching back.
Every officer was told not to open it, but one did, and was never seen again. When daylight came, the house looked peaceful, but evil never sleeps, it just waits.
The walls hold every scream, every prayer, every unfinished story.
Years later, the evidence remains, untouched, unexplained, and whispering its own truth.
Don't come back here.
Someone tried to warn them, but the curse feeds on disbelief.
At night, the Blackwood house stands silent, but silence here is never empty. The Blackwood case was closed on paper, but the curse never left the house. Some homes don't forget, and some stories never stop haunting.